Hey, beautiful souls, earthly beings, Goddess Phoenix Sky here, along with Mama Isis. When I do this, it looks like she's in my hand. Along with my book over there, I am a 4-time published author, and my book is called 365 Days of Affirmations for Mind, Heart, Body, and Spirit. Copies are available, as well as my own Oracle deck is available. The book is 22, and this is 36. Just putting it out there, right? And so, thank you for visiting my channel. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and sharing. I deeply appreciate it so much. I know Mama Isis does as well. So this channel is for those who would love to connect with Goddess Isis, get to know more about who she is, the role that she plays in our lives. Those who feel like they're drawn to work with her, the channel is for that as well. And for those who want to experience her unconditional love, compassion, and acceptance, especially if you're not experiencing that from your physical parents, you are here in a community along with Mama Isis to help you experience that. I myself I know what that feels like, especially being the oldest. It comes with a lot. So if you are not getting that from your physical parents, and mind you, sometimes it's not because they don't want to, they just don't know how, and you need that love and acceptance and compassion, you've come to the right place. So let's get into the message, the guidance. I'll start off with my Goddess Isis Oracle deck that I created, and then we'll go into Isis Oracle, getting an incantation, and then I'll read an affirmation from my book. So thank you, Mama Isis, for coming into this space and being here with me. Wrap your arms and wings around me. Keep me protected at all times. Give me the message, the words, the guidance, the visions, the wisdom, everything for the collective, for your Goddess Isis community. Those who want to connect with you, work with you, allow them to feel free to reach out to me, as I am a spiritual liaison / conduit / channeler that gets the messages from Mama Isis through me to you. So let's see what the message is. Excuse my WhatsApp. Let me turn this down. Okay, so it says, Goddess Isis wants you to know that you have nothing to prove to anyone. You don't have to give excuses or explanations or apologies to anyone about who you are. She wants to empower you to lean on your own validation and understanding instead of others. I think this card popped up before, but I guess she's reiterating it. I don't know, you can't see it. Oh yeah, you can. So, Goddess Isis wants you to know that you have nothing to prove to anyone. I often said that I am a recovering people pleaser. I'm still working on it from time to time, and I have to catch myself. And so I pretty much was in a space in my life where, because growing up, I wasn't given the tools to set boundaries and say no and mean a firm no and not feel guilty about it. I was yes. I felt like I had to prove myself to everyone. I had to let them know that I'm this person. I wore several masks, and I'm learning how to remove those masks. And so now it's not proving anything to anyone. You are who you say you are. You are the person that you believe you're supposed to be. And if people don't like it, it's okay. It's not your responsibility to prove to anyone or chase someone down for them to like you, to love you, to respect you, to care about you. If you're the only thing that you're supposed to be, the only person you're supposed to be proving anything to is yourself, right? And so that's why she's saying you have nothing to prove to anybody but you. The next thing is, you don't have to give excuses, explanations, or apologies to anyone about who you are. Oftentimes in my life, for me, I am a free spirit, so I love traveling around. So does my girlfriend, so we do that a lot. And there were times in relationships where I decided that I didn't want to stay in a relationship because I didn't feel like it was serving me. I feel like me and the person were no longer aligned, and I love them enough to let them go when they go and they find their person. And oftentimes, because I've been married and divorced 3 times, it was like, oh my God, I can't believe you're doing this, and and I felt the need to explain why. And I realized, fuck them. It's my life. It's how I see fit. If I am not happy in a situation, if I know in my heart of hearts that this person is not aligned with me, this situation is not aligned with me, or there's something that I feel like is not working anymore, as sometimes you have to bow out gracefully without any excuses, apologies, or explanations, because it's your feelings, is what you feel inside of your heart space, is what you feel in your spirit and your mind. And no one should be able to tell you about your experience of your life, whatever it is you've been through. Oftentimes people tend to want to give you their opinions of what they would do if they haven't been in your shoes. So she's telling you, you don't need to give any explanations, excuses, or apologies about who you are. Be who you are. I am who I am. I am in a loving relationship with the person I feel aligns with me, with the person I feel is able to understand me on all levels, my free spirited energy, my spiritual evolution, my awakening, all of the things I go through. My girlfriend, she understands it because she experiences it as well. And I would prefer to be with someone like that, that is able to understand times where I'm going through an ascension process or awakening or having aha moments or purging or whatever. She gets it because she goes through the same thing too. And next thing is, she wants to empower you to lean on your validation and understanding instead of others. Oftentimes, we tend to want to go ask, family members and friends for their opinions about things that we need to do for our lives and ourselves. Like I said, I recently got a divorce last year from my ex-wife. And at the same time, going through that process, I met my girlfriend. And I was a little bit ashamed of telling people that I'm in a relationship with my girlfriend because I had just gotten divorced and I didn't want to go through the judgment. And when I was going through my process of exiting my marriage with my ex-wife, I was talking to so many different people and getting their opinions and their views on it. And one person would say this, the other person would say that. And I had to learn to lean on my own understanding. Even though I'm a free spirit, I still liked to learn how other people would have done things in my situation. And again, I had to say, fuck it. And I had to lean on my own understanding and my own validation that what I was doing was right for me at that moment in time. And it was the best decision for me in my life. Was it hurtful and uncomfortable? Abso-fucking-lutely. But it was something that I had to do. So if you find yourself in a pickle or a situation or adversity that you don't know if you're going left or right, go into your heart, sit with yourself, go into your heart and your spirit and ask yourself, is this situation working for me? Is it what I need? Is it what I want? Is it what I desire? What is it? What is it doing for me? And you'll get the answers in here. Sometimes we have to tap into ourselves and speak to spirit, speak to source, as opposed to other people, because especially if people haven't been in your shoes and they don't know how your mind and your heart operates, they cannot tell you what to do. They can't give you, they could encourage you and support you. That's one thing. But if they start telling you, oh girl, you shouldn't do this. Oh, dude, bro, you shouldn't. No, cut that out. Don't do that anymore. So Goddess Isis wants you to know that you have nothing to prove to anyone. You don't have to give excuses, explanations, or apologies to anyone about who you are. And she wants to empower you to lean on your own validation and understanding instead of others. So that is the message from Mama Isis. And we will go into the incantation. We'll find an incantation. An incantation is a prayer, affirmation, or mantra that you say when you want to invoke something or you want to manifest something, and you do it with your heart of hearts and full intention. So let's see what that is. And this one is Pyramid of Light. Pyramid of Light, psychic protection. Interesting. Okay. It says, as a being growing in significant light, darker energies can become more attracted to you. There is nothing to fear and only mastery and awareness of power and protection of divine love to experience. Here is guidance on the skills you have within now to deal with any undesired interference. The Pyramid of Light confirms that energies have been causing interference with your path. It is time now to end that interference with love and compassion. And so the incantation for this is, I am love, I am light. To manage my own energy field, I have every right. Compassion and peace and strength I am. I witness the dark with peace in my heart. In my energy there is space for only love. That is unconditional and gentle as the dove. I am unconditional love. I am unconditional love. I am unconditional love. So this incantation, what it's saying to me is, when it comes to leaning on your own understanding and validation and not having to prove or give excuses or explanations to anyone but yourself. That is you unconditionally loving you. Unconditionally loving you. And when you're going through a process of growing and ascending and changing, darker energies will be trying to interfere with you because you're being awakened and you don't want to be stuck and stagnant anymore. And so what happens is that people, places, and things and situations that want to see you stuck, that energy will heighten. So you have to have the ability and strength to fight for yourself, your growth, your ascension, your elevation, your evolution. And that's what the card is saying. You don't have anything to prove to anybody. You don't have to give excuses, explanations, or apologies for who you are, who you're becoming, and to lean on your own validation and understanding. And that's what this says. And this is what the mantra is again, or the incantation. I am love, I am light. I am love, I am light to manage my own energy field. I have every right. Compassion, peace, and strength I am. I witness the dark with peace in my heart and my energy. There is space only for love. That is unconditional and gentle as a dove. I am unconditional love. I am unconditional love. I am unconditional love. Phoenix Sky here. And remember, I do my 30-minute motherly love experiences with Mama Isis as her spiritual liaison. My book is on sale for $22. The card deck is on sale for $36. All of that is in the description box below. Have an amazing day.